All right, Pap, Tuesday, you had a new book come out. It's called The Middleman. We've done conversations about it. We've hyped it for a long time. The book is now officially out, talking about these pharmacy benefit managers in the United States. And you could not have planned a better time to release this book, because right now these PBMs, the pharmacy benefit managers, are all over the news because finally maybe the folks in D.C., a bipartisan coalition, House and, maybe even the White House, says, let's put these folks out of business.
Yeah. Okay, well, let me come back at you. And here it is, this. I watch your show all the time because I know that what you're talking about is cutting edge stuff. You were talking about this a long time ago, when you were analyzing what goes wrong between the time that the pharmacy makes a pill and mom and pop has to decide, do I eat tonight or do I pay for that pill? Okay? How many stories have you done like that? I can't can't even count them, right? So here we have now, everybody's paying attention. They're saying, oh, I get it. There's this fraudulent organization, completely fraudulent, has no purpose whatsoever, called the PBM. The PBM came on board. Here's what happened. They said, we're going to control prices of medicine. Pfizer, when you send me a new medicine, we're going to decide what it ought to be sold for. And when we do that, you're going to pay us rebates. You're going to pay the company that's supposed to be deciding how much that goes for rebate based on percentages. Okay? So there's no interest at all in lowering the price.
Right.
There's no benefit at all to the consumer at all. Zero. The second thing they do is also, Pfizer, I forgot to mention, you're also going to have to pay us an administrative fee because we have this big organization. We have to look at all this. We have to decide what's good and what's not. So you have to pay us for that too. This is a wholly corrupt process that is completely unnecessary. The book I wrote, it comes out, and it's called The Middleman. And basically, Farron, in tribute to you too, it's based on some of the shows you and I have done. It's based on that information. It's a fiction, and what I've done is I've taken an Irish mobster, okay, comes to America, and he says, wow, look at what these pharmaceutical companies are making. They're making gazillions of dollars, and they're not taking any risk. When they get caught doing something completely illegal, killing people, they get slapped on the wrist. I'm a mobster. I deal with cocaine, meth, heroin. When I get caught, I go to prison. I'm just going to leave all that behind, and I'm coming to the United States, and I'm going to be one of the mobsters doing business in the United States. That's how bad this is.
Yeah.
That's what the book is about, and you'll see every paragraph of that book leads you to understand what a PBM is. If I were to line up 10 people in front of me right now and say, what's a PBM, they wouldn't have a clue, would have no idea.
Yeah, and look, a lot of the way this little scheme works too, when you see a pharmaceutical advertised on TV, which is any time you turn on the TV, you're going to hear at the very end, like, if you have trouble paying for your medication, AbbVie may be able to help, Abbott may be able to help, Merck could be able to help. So you go to their website, and sure enough, right there, it's this one-time use coupon. Look at this, I can get it for $20. I'm saving $500. That's great. Oh, well, this actually works at certain pharmacies. Okay, a little weird, but sure, I can make that happen. All of those little intricacies exist because of the pharmacy benefit managers. When you go in and you use your coupon that only works at Walgreens or it only works at CVS, it's because the PBM worked out a deal with that pharmacy to say, you're only going to carry this drug from this company for this issue.
Or insurance is not going to cover it.
Right. And so when you go and you turn in that coupon, again, that usually only works one time. After that, you pay full price because they get you on it.
That's true.
That rebate goes to the PBM. That is how they get that money, because they still get the full cost of it.
I'm not putting you on the spot here, but you understand what I'm really trying to say. Name one benefit that we have by having this thing in place between the pharmaceutical manufacturer and the pharmacy.
None.
There is none. It's what we call a legal fiction, okay? This was created between the pharmacy industry and the pharmaceutical folks. It's so bad that they can extort. This is extortion. They say to Pfizer, if you don't play with us, we're not going to put you on the list of drugs that are paid for by insurance.
Yeah.
There's no different than a mobster going door to door in New York, knocking on the door and saying, look, we'll give you protection, but it's going to cost you some money.
Well, and then they do the same thing with the pharmacies and say, listen, if you're not going to work with us on this, then we're not going to allow you to even carry this drug.
Correct.
So all of these people on this new blockbuster, they're going to go down the street instead of coming to you. It is crazy how these PBMs suddenly sprang into existence and got their hands in the insurance, in the pharmacies, into the pharmaceutical companies too, and they control everything now. And again, to kind of bring it back, maybe something's going to happen to these guys. Congress seems like they want to do something.
Okay, here's the problem. The Congress is getting so much money from the PBMs.
Yeah.
The two people who are making the big decisions on this, two Democrats. There's a Republican,
No, it's a Republican
and a Democrat. Both of them are getting paid tens of thousands of dollars. And we have to say, oh, we're going to count on them to make a decision about what are their names? Anyway, they're congressmen that have been on the whole pay system for a long time.
Brett Guthrie, Republican from Kentucky. Frank Pallone, Democrat from New Jersey. 21,000 over the past 2 years.
Let's put their picture up. Okay, I want people to see who these people are.
Oh, and they also got 52,000 from the top 4 pharmaceutical companies during that same period. So, they're taking all the money.
Do you know, Farron, when I was writing the book, nobody could tell me, how did this begin? Where did they come from? It's almost like they showed up one day and said, okay, it's like the mob. We're here, you got to start paying us. It is the closest thing to a mobster scenario I've ever seen.
So in your legal expert opinion, your author expert opinion, your political expert opinion, is Congress going to do anything?
No.
Is nothing?
No. There'll be so much money coming, not just from the PBM industry. The PBM industry is $100 billion a year, okay? There are 3 major PBMs in the country, $100 billion kind of industry. Oh, by the way, that's one of the companies. That's just one of the companies. So that's the kind of money that this is up against. These politicians, you know how they are. I mean, they're a bunch of mindless screwballs. Give me enough money, and I'm going to vote for you. That's what our system's become with Citizens United. So no, I don't think it's going to. I think mom and pop are still going to have to decide: can I make a mortgage payment, or can I buy this insulin? You know. That's what they're going to have to decide. People are going to die because of it.